put in the thumbnail real quick, because again, the restream doesn't let me do it beforehand. For those of you who don't know, we're gonna be playing No Minion Mage. It's a deck that I've liked before. Just finishing breakfast. I apologize for chewing with my mouth open and talking. Okay, we got the thumbnail. We got everything ready. Again, I apologize. I need to be done by 11, so it's going to be a shorter stream. It's an hour and a half, pretty much exactly. So let's jump into it. Pretty excited. Oh, shoot. No, that's fine, whatever. I don't need to change that. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm aware it's a Sunday. People are probably doing things, but I'm ready to have a good time if you're ready to have a good time with me.
Celeste versus Jaina.
What are the odds it's a mirror match? I don't think I ever want to keep Malfunction in this matchup. I just don't think that it does anything. Because I'm pretty sure they're running no minions. Spot the difference could be a problem, but that's about it. Oh no. Oh no, these are literally some of the worst cards I could possibly have in my opening hand. I will probably forge this on 2. This is useless, so I'll play this on 3, this on 4, hopefully draw error on 5. Really disappointing that they have that. Really, really bad and disappointing that they have that. I could just end up losing the game because they have better tempo than me. That's actually really bad. In the mirror match, you basically need the Cosmic Keyboard because it's the only way that you can build up pressure on board. There's a world where they don't have a 3-drop spell or they don't really want to use it, and I'm hoping that's the world we're living in. But, I don't know. I'm at work? You're at work. It's a Sunday, my guy. My friend. You good? We'll just kill it off. I guess I could have coined this out. No, I probably should have coined that out for tempo. I probably should have coined out Spot the Difference for tempo, even though he had a 3-3. He'd be able to, like, trade him. I don't think it matters. What I could end up doing is Heat Wave into Light Show if they end up playing the card. I don't think that could end up being very good. But I hope everybody's having a good time. Words are hard. Into what? Frostbolt for a 2? What are you, nuts? Holy shit, we actually drew Manufacturing Error. Is so nice. We're gonna do this. I actually kind of like getting the Gatling Snake because it's harder for them to kill and it can deal damage at the end. And then this, all of these kind of suck. I guess I could go coin into Flame Elemental. First time you cast a spell, gain +2/+2. We could make this a 4/5. Which I'm down to do, actually. We'll do that. We'll play Manufacturing Error next turn. Actually, not bad. This is a good spot to be in. This is a good spot to be in. Reporting for duty. I'm about to sleep. Oh. Oh. Wait, what time? Where are you from? What time is it? For me, it's literally 9:30 in the morning. It's pretty early. What do you mean you're going to sleep? Unless you work like a night shift or something. But yeah, they could go Manufacturing Error here. What? If they use Molten Rune to kill... Oh, no. It's fucking Wind Fury. Oh, it's tragic. Oh, Wind Fury's disgusting. No shot. Okay, we go Manufacturing Error. It's still the best thing I can do. I mean, we can go Malfunction. It's basically guaranteed removal though, right? Like, we just do that, and then we will kill off this minion. We don't need a Frostbolt or anything. I will happily kill that off and go Malfunction, or, Manufacturing Error next turn. I want to save the Frostbolt to actually kill off a minion. Ooh, okay. It's midnight here, it's 12:30. That's, wow, wait, that's like 15 hours ahead. Where is that? Where is that?
That takes me back.
Because, okay. Like, London is the base time. That's 8 hours ahead. So you'd still be 7 more past that? Yeah, I have no idea where you are. No clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Manufacturing error. Possibly also a 2-mana Frostbolt if I need to. I do like the Molten Rune. Reverberations is fine. Let's just go the 2-mana Frostbolt. So I don't overdraw. Oh, not bad. What a great spot. Apparently the Cosmic Keyboard didn't end up mattering. Was hoping to get an Elemental Companion. I win the game in like 2 turns. Greetings, Ecor. Greetings, my friend. From Singapore? Oh, that's pretty cool. I should be able to win the game soon. Oh, no. What a disaster. What a disaster. Greetings, Disco Ball. I like that name. Light Show, a little bit rude, I'm gonna be honest. What are the odds that I die this turn? I would say pretty low. It's not Counterspell? I thought it was gonna be Counterspell. I really did. Ooh. This will cost how much? Reverberations is not very good. Let's go volume up. I guess ping. Oh man, dude, I really just want to draw an Elemental Companion. If I find it, I think I just win the game. This will draw me 2 cards. I'll overdraw 2, but it doesn't matter. What? Okay, that's fair, whatever.
Unbelievable.
Are you serious? I lost Spot the Difference. This doesn't matter. How am I still... I should have Frostbolted his face for free. I mean, that wasn't lethal, right? 9, 12, 18, but also could have a, could have been Counterspell. I'm actually tilted. Out of my gosh darn mind right now. Should I craft Highlander Priest? I would say no. Okay, they missed. I basically just gave them the win, which is so sad. Should have gone with Flame Strike. Should have gone with Flame Strike. Oh wait, I don't get to choose.
I am grateful for your aid.
RC Rampage is useless. That's not useless, but it's not good enough.
Mistakes are a part of life.
An oversight.
The day is yours.
I messed up. No, I could have had lethal. I could have had lethal over the next couple of turns. It's fine. It's the first game of the day. It was a warm-up. That's my bad. Little bit of an oops. I shouldn't have drawn cards. I should have taken Flame Strike, and I should have just gone for it, I think. I should have just... My hand was terrible, though. I would craft none of those decks. Maybe of all of them, Highlander Priest is the best because you'll craft Reno, which I think is fine.
Versus Reska!
But like, I don't think Hand Buff Death Knight's very good. And Orb Mage I think is very RNG based, but it could be good. I don't know.
Endless.
All right, okay. Keep none of these cards. They're all bad. We're gonna get new ones. Okay, my first game, I'll admit, a little bit low on energy. That's my bad. This is a great hand though. We've got the manufacturing error. Very, very good card. I would love to forge this on too, just so we can start generating resources as well. I could also just play Primordial Glyph, but I'm gonna do that. Why? Because I think it's better. Turn 4 could be double Primordial Glyph. Turn 3 is probably Molten Ruin. If I do that, I get 2 cards. I go from 6 to 5, then boom, boom to 7. Turn 4 will generate 2 cards, which isn't particularly useful. Spot the difference. A very good turn 4 play. Let's play this and see if we get anything to maybe deal with that. The answer is no, but we can do this for 5 mana, which isn't great either. Oh, yikes. Oh, no. That doesn't have a school. That doesn't have a school. I'll take the portal. It's direct damage. It can kill something off later. We're going to play this on 4, this on 5. And then hopefully a couple more things on 6. That's useless for them. That's a really bad turn 3 play. What deck are you playing? I'm playing No Minion Mage. It's a deck that I liked before, and it's a deck that I still think is probably pretty good. This is the best overall stats. Every time you cast a spell, cast a random one that costs 1 more. If this somehow magically lives, that's so good. If this magically lives, that's so good. Crop rotation, yeah, they've got it. They've got to kill off the 2/4 here.
Gnomes on the range.
This card is incredible. Wait, what are you doing for 1 mana?
Go on now.
Fistful of Corpses? Dude, that's pretty sick. I respect it. Let's draw a bunch of cards. We're not going to overdraw. We get a Cosmic Keyboard. I'm down to just play it. And then I don't know what to do next turn. I'll have 6 mana. I could go this and get a 6.
Great harvest.
Oh no, good heavens. Why? Do I have to reverb that? I might have to reverb it. Okay, let's think here. Let's think here. Let's think here. We can do this for 0. It doesn't cost anything. Frostbolt. The other one's too expensive. It doesn't really do anything. Hits their face. Okay, not great. We can go reverb and then just ping it, which I don't love. But I do need to kill this to keep him from gaining a ton of HP. I really want to go the Firelands Portal, though, and just hit his face. We can kill this off next turn. This just gives me a lot of tempo and pressure on board. I really like it, I'm going to be honest. Let's just do some good damage. We could maybe get something to hit this. No, it's fine. Well, that's fine, whatever. I'll kill the 2/8 next turn. It doesn't matter. Whatever, whatever, whatever. We can go reverb and kill it in a little bit. That's okay. Sure. They get to kill off one of my minions. Possibly both. I don't know. The reverb there was weird. What? Frost Strike's fine. That 3/1 doesn't have Rush. I'm able to kill the 2/8 off next turn, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Spot the Difference is fine for 3 mana. We can then also do this, and then 1 mana left over is useless. Maybe this gives me a Rush minion, though. Actually, to be fair, I do like the Snake quite a bit, but also this allows me to spend the 3 extra mana on a Light Show to potentially kill that and get a slightly bigger minion. So let's go boom, a Rush minion, and then Excavate, Quick Draw, Tradable, and Legendaries. I don't have any of those. This doesn't do anything. Let's take the biggest statted minion once again. Go bonk bonk, and then go a Light Show. Hopefully hitting that once. That is disgusting. Why would you not hit the friggin' face, man? Does anyone know why the heck SpongeBob Warlock is named that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know. Anyone else lied to for 2 years by the person who spent 24 hours together? Wait. Anyone else been lied to for 2 years by the person they spent 24 hours together with each day for 2 years? That's bonkers, by the way. What are you? What? That sounds so sad. Let's do this to get a 5-drop, and then we could just go Molten. Ooh, this is actually a really good hand. Oh, this is actually phenomenal. We can forge this. How much damage do we have? You've got a good amount. This'll overdraw me if I play that. Ooh. This does damage to all enemies, right? I mean, we might as well just play this then. Might as well kill it off so the 5/5 lives. This would no longer overdraw me. And it would generate some resources. So let's just do that, I guess. Interesting. No, we could play that. I'm down. Good direct damage and some excavate. Not bad. We don't overdraw or anything. This is good. We can try to threaten lethal next turn with this. Or we can do a little bit of setup. Okay, it's fine. They don't hit my face. I don't really worry about dying next turn. I will forge, I will play 2 secrets. And I'll just empty my hand. Because I don't think I get lethal. Even if this is the card, right? That gives me 2 spell damage. It goes down to 12. That's 10. So that's 3 plus 2. I'll have enough mana left to, I guess, play this. I guess there's a world where I get lethal off of this right here. Does that also get me lethal? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 9, 12. Yeah, I think. One, 2. Then we do this for 0. Then we got Frostbolt. Then we can go. Oh, we just have lethal with that, my bad. We also had 2 coins to get out the fireball. We also could have played one of these random cards. All right, dude, this deck infuriates me because it's just kill from hand, but it is kind of fun. Molten Runes fireball attack is lethal. You're right. No, it was lethal regardless. I overthought it, I'm gonna be honest. I overthought it a little bit. I should have just seen the simple answer, the fireball, and won the game off of that.
Versus the Lich King.
He did all of that for lethal. Look, man, I'm the kind of person that wants to do something cool for content. Okay? I don't need to do the smart play. Okay, I need to do the most convoluted, the most complicated way of getting lethal for the content. You wouldn't understand. You're not a content creator. Like you're not one of the greatest Hearthstone content creators in the world like me. Tell me Mage isn't juiced, not even a joke. I have the replay. Yeah, I could have just won. Can you please share the deck code? Yes, 1 second. Here you go. But I will admit, I did way overthink that lethal. There was a much easier option. You are not wrong about that. There was a much easier option. How many arcane spells do I have? I want to play Stargazing when I have enough mana to play Light Show.
The Citadel stands strong.
Is that way I can double activate that? Don't really want to play Stargazing yet. I'll go Heat Wave. It gives me a 2. Gives me a 2/2. It's not great, don't get me wrong, but it's fine. We can go Stargazing next turn. Hope we hit Primordial Glyph or Light Show, just not Malfunction. This card is useless. I take it all back. This card would be fucking incredible. It would allow me to kill a 2/8. It would be game changing. That's what I like to see. No, that's what I like to motherfucking see. Okay, we kill the 2/8. It's gone. He doesn't get to heal anything. That's beautiful. I forgot about Ma and Pa, but that was incredible. And we get to keep our 2/2s alive. Thanks, Ecor. I was able to get Legend this month because of your Sif Mage list, well, I'm happy. That's fair. That's why we watch you. You're the GOAT. True. True. I see things that other people don't see. Right? Like, you guys might see a easy Fireball Frostbolt lethal. What I see is an opportunity for some crazy combo by playing Elemental Mage into something completely bonkers. Okay? You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it. Primordial Glyph is fine. Like, it's good mana cheat. I don't love it, but I do love Molten Rune, though. Spot the difference. You're available next turn. I could just coin out malfunction. Okay, so so this will be 5 mana next turn. Or this will be 3 mana next turn. I can develop a board. And then I could also go 3 plus Forge. Either way, it's going to be kind of awkward. Well, I guess it could be 3 and then Forge and then shoot with this. Yeah, we'll take that. Or 2 and then 2, 1. I'm dumb. We'll deal the damage though and go face a little bit. No worries. So maybe I don't want to play Molten Rune right now. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering. And I realize now that it might be a mistake. Is Sith Mage still viable? I don't know. I haven't played Sith Mage, but dude, it was so good before the mini set, and I think it's probably just as good. Like, less people are running counterplay like Dirty Rat because there's less brands out there. There's less Highlander warriors. So I would say that it's about as good. And I mean, even if I played, I think, 20 games and had like a 93% win rate or like 22 games or something, even if the win rate drops by like 30%, it's still a really good deck. I think that it's a really good deck. Long story short. Oh no.
One dose solves any problem.
Oh no. Alright, you know what? You've convinced me. We're gonna play this instead. It's just so much mana cheat. Reverb, we can reverb that and hit it once. Actually, would I want to do that? I feel like that's pretty dumb. Pretty bad. There's nothing really to reverb. Pass. I'll use reverb to kill off a giant minion because you know their hand has been pumped up quite a bit. I can just play reverb at some other point. I also don't even want to play Spot the Difference anymore because if I give them like the Hollow Hound and pump it up. Oh, good heavens. Wait, do I just win actually off of that? Does that just win me the game? Hold on. Because that's going to do 24 damage. What do you give me? Light Show's not bad. Interesting. Well, if I go reverb, and then I go reverb again, I could have played this first. I guess I can still play it because it doesn't really change anything. So that's 24 damage.
Prepared for the wars
Plus this. This is 6. Is that lethal? Okay, so 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I need to do 31 damage. This is not quite 31 damage. I don't think that's, no, I'm off by 1. Did I mess that up? No, it's lethal. Okay, sick, okay. Did I do my math wrong? 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Am I dumb? Wait, that was lethal? How the fuck was that lethal? So what if I had gone Frostbolt plus that? So 1, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's 29, not 31. I miscounted somewhere. 29 damage. No, yeah, it was lethal the other way too. It was lethal regardless. I don't know why it counted 32. That was fucking weird. What am I doing? I said 32? How did I even get 32? 22 plus 2 plus 5, so 9. No, wait, what the fuck? Okay, what did they start at? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. No, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did. I don't know what the hell I did.
Possibilities are endless.
I think what happened was I added the death rattle of the ghouls. But after I killed the ghouls, the death rattle's gone. But in my brain, I guess I still said 31. No, I think that it had to have been it. All right, we absolutely love the Cosmic Keyboard. I like the Primordial Glyph, but I guess we don't really need it. There are a lot of better cards that I would love to be able to just like coin out. It was an instinct-based decision. Yeah, like I was counting and I was counting wrong. I was like, no, this is not enough damage. I'm off by 2. But my body was telling me, no, you've got lethal here, buddy. And so I did what I could. I threw it all out there, left it all out on the field, and I had exactly lethal. I knew it though. I knew it in my bones. I knew. All right, so that means Stargazing's guaranteed to get Malfunction or Primordial Glyph. The Glyph would be sick. All right, Light Show. Show me what you got. Kill the 1/2. You're a bitch. Why would you do that to me? Why? 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 Why would you do that? 25% chance, man. So cringe. I have to fireball the stupid minion because I don't want to get run down. And then we'll kill that off. We got good pressure on board. We get a 4/4 out of it, which isn't bad. Probably going to be Light Show next turn. Could also be a Void Scripture, but I don't think I want to do that. Could also be Stargazing. Maybe I should have just gone Stargazing to find Malfunction there and save the fireball for face damage, but I've got a lot of resource generation to do the damage, so it should be fine. I don't know, I goofed a little bit. What the fuck? Please kill it. You're so cringe, dude.
Mistakes are a part of life.
Whatever. I should have hit it with the 4/4 and just had all of it go face. I just didn't want this to take damage because it can die to some sort of like removal. I guess it dies to that anyway. Never mind, whatever. I'm pretty upset. I'm gonna be honest. It's okay. Okay, tilt aside. We made one slight misplay. I would still have a 3/2 on the board. We got Primordial Glyph, that's fine. Spot the difference is interesting. Could also be a fireball. Take a fireball. I assume they have more removal than anything. You're gonna be 0 mana, so that's pretty nice. And I can just use you whenever, so let's go. Heat Wave, and then I guess kill it. He does get to heal, that's fine. We got Infinitize. Alright, we made one bad play, admittedly, but we can bounce back from this. Arcane Intellect for 2, or Sunset Volley, which we can in theory play next turn with the coin. Let's go with that. Let's play with the coin next turn. Alright, bounce back. We're good. We're fine. Deep breath. Got a little bit tilted from the fact that he stole one of my manufacturing errors, so I got a little bit, a bit hasty. That's fine. So, how do I want to play this out? I do still think coining out the Sunset Volley is probably best. There's also a world where I just try to get the Infinitize the Maxitude down. So that way I can get value that way. Because, like, if this leaves this up with 1, that feels so bad. That's the problem. I do like Counterspell quite a bit. I also kind of like Frostbolt, regardless of what it hits. So we'll take that. 3 mana. It can be like Flame Geyser plus Frostbolt. Hopefully it hits the 6/6. If it doesn't, we can then hit the 6/6 with this. Okay, that's fine. Boom, and then we go Infinitize for infinite value. We really like Manufacturing Error. That is a really good card to generate. Okay. So we're playing it out a little bit slower. They're going Highlander, but if we never really have a minion, it doesn't matter too much to me. Yes, of course. Okay. So here's the problem. I'm not a fan of that. How much damage do I have? Not enough to win, unfortunately. Heals up himself, that's fine. Probably pumps it up, gets another copy and does it. Yep. Give me... Yes, sir! We got the card. This is exactly what we wanted, boom. We can draw a bunch of cards and then coin out the Flame Elemental as well. But I would like to draw cards and get the resource generation and the mana cheat, I mean. Trying to think, is it better to just go like boom boom for damage? But the answer is no. Let's do that. We'll draw 3 cards. I can play that for 0. It doesn't really matter too much to me. It still does 2 damage to their face. Pass. I was hoping for a Molten Rune at this point. Molten Rune would be really, really good. Coin, 10 mana card, they get the weapon. I'll Frostbolt their face next turn. I should have Frostbolted their face this turn. Holy shit, I lost. Wait, they're actually, okay. No, it's maybe okay. How much damage can I do if this hits the card that I want? Not enough. I want to go boom, coin boom, I think. Sunset Volley. It's 10 damage, it's really good. We get a minion. It's not a particularly good minion, but we can go boom and boom and boom and boom next turn. I was hoping for a Molten Rune at this point. I can't really freeze him again, unfortunately. Well, I do have another Frostbolt in the deck. Killing the 8/8's fine, I don't care. He doesn't play Reno. If he had played Reno to unfreeze himself, that would have been bad, but it's fine. I think we just got a hard commit here. Okay, he thins out my deck, actually. Oh, no, it's not a quick draw. It's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's the spell damage one, which is really good. We're gonna go boom and see what we can discover. Drawing a bunch of spells is really good. Okay, so we got Frostbolt, which is fantastic. That's 8, that's that. I mean, that's not even close to enough damage. That was the problem. We could put 2 more minions out on the board, or we can just continue to try to push damage. We couldn't quite get there, which kind of sucks. Dude, reverb would have been so good earlier. I could have reverbed that. But, I don't know. I wanted the infinite value. I think this is better because reverb won't do anything if I get offered a really bad option. No Molten Runes kind of sucked. He could play Reno here, and if he does play Reno, I think he wins. But if not, then we can try to win the game next turn. We're gonna have to play Infinitize the Maxitude. Go Void Scripture first. I don't think Void Scripture first is good because if I generated something like Fireball, like Frostbolt, or any of the other things, it might have hit one of the 2 minions. I needed to kill the minions off first. Because I still had 8 mana. 8 mana is still enough to cast pretty much any spell in the game for Mage, but I needed to kill off the minions so it didn't accidentally hit one of those. Play the Glyph. The Glyph might have gone lethal, I don't know. That 5/5 is crazy. Okay. Okay. I can reverb this minion and still have the spell damage, which I think is really, really good. So that's 3 plus 4. So that'll be 5 mana. And then we go reverb on this. And then we have 5 mana to do 8 damage plus 1. Alright, I misplayed a little bit on that one turn because I got tilted, but I think we recovered pretty well. I will admit, I did misplay on that one turn by playing too fast because I got frustrated. By, not hitting the 2/2. I could have kept one minion alive. But overall, not bad. Pretty good.
Celeste versus Gera.
A warrior? Okay. We're never keeping the heat waves. These cards are absolute garbage. Hot yarbage. I mean, they're not actually that bad. They're good cards. It's just not good for this matchup. Oh, speaking of not good. These cards are so slow. Primordial Glyph on 2 is actually not bad. I'm down to play it. Playing it just allows me to get some mana cheat going relatively early, so maybe we can pop off a little bit later. No Cosmic Keyboard, though, is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I misplayed that last game a little bit. I got frustrated. I should have just hit the thing. I was trying to play around removal, hope for the good RNG. I didn't get the good RNG. We'll take Manufacturing Error. Could have forged this, but I do still think Mana Cheat's better. I don't know exactly what the correct thing to do is yet. I'm still testing out stuff, right? Because this is like the second or third time I've been given the choice between forging. Let's draw a bunch of cards though. It's just really, really good. Where I've been given the choice between forging or what's it called? Do I want to play it to just do 2 damage to his face? No, I don't think I need to do that. I'd rather use it to kill minions off. But this is the second time I've been given the option between forging or playing a card like Primordial Glyph. And I think Primordial Glyph potentially is better because of that play. Yeah, I'm gonna just play Heatwave. Also to empty out my hand a little bit. It can't do face damage unless I do it that turn, so what are you gonna do? Oh, okay. Sure. Spot the difference. He will gain a little bit more unless I get a rush here, but I feel like it's pretty likely that I get rushed. There's a lot of good 3-drop rush minions. Miniaturize, gain the stats. After your opponent plays a minion, transform into a 3/4 copy of it. This could be interesting. We'll take that. That could be interesting. That could potentially mess with him. If he wants to play a minion, I could potentially get a really good one as well. Mana Cheat's always the best thing to do. Yeah. I think the Molten Rune is a fine thing to forge if I don't have an option. Cosmic Keyboard, always your turn 2 play, regardless of anything. But I think the Molten Rune, like, you don't need the setup right away. Because you're not going to OTK him or you're not going to burst him down anytime soon. Interesting. Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to play Stargazing and hope that we hit a light show. And we're going to hope that we hit a light show. That would be fantastic, actually. Coin. But why, though? I'm never really gonna summon that many minions. I feel like that's just such a waste. We got the Primordial Glyph, which, don't get me wrong, is also still a fine card. Like, it's still good. Discover a secret. It costs 1. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Yes, this gives me direct damage, and it's going to be 5 mana next turn, which means I can play it, but getting a secret out this turn's kind of good. We do get a light show as well. which is also pretty good. I don't really need Malfunction. Frostbolt's not super important. I guess Light Show for some extra burst damage, but let's go with a secret. Let's potentially counterspell something. I think that's probably better. Because it's more of a just like make sure I don't die kind of angle. Kind of sad I missed the Light Show off of the Stargazing, but we ended up generating an extra one, so it's fine. Loses some armor, it's not a big deal. Light Show is pretty good here though. If it hits the 6-2, it's fantastic. So let's just see what it does. Okay, cool. That does make this significantly easier. Forging this is fine. I can then hit his face and then play a thing and then hit his face again. But no, I want to make sure I get spell damage. Probably should have been this first, actually.
Mistakes
It should have been this first. I played too fast.
Perplexing.
We'll still play it. Could be Frostbolt. Let's just take a Frostbolt. I'm trying to think if it's ever worth to just hit his face and deal damage, and I think it is to just generate more resources, right? Like, this is fine. This card's useless, this card's useless, not great. The more chip damage we can do, the better. There's a decent chance we can win the game next turn, though. Maybe I'm committing too soon. I don't know. I think it's fine, though. He's got 23 HP.
My hand is full to the
I
brim.
fucking hate this game. I thought I would draw it first. I thought I would draw first. I didn't. Fuck. I really thought that I would draw first. That's my bad. Well, at least now I know. At least now I know I don't draw first. Fuck. I really thought I would. And then I wouldn't get the other Stargazing, and then I'd save 2 mana, and I could have gone, like, Frostbolt to freeze him as well. Should I have just played the Elemental Companion to get it out of my hand? I mean, I had a good hand there. Was that a turn to commit? I mean, I guess there's no reason not to play it, because if I do hit it, I think I could have just won. Yeah, I should have. I should have just played it. I was like, if it's the plus spell damage, I could have also done more damage with these and had more space on my board. Yeah, it's my fault.
Well played.
Three, 9. That's lethal. I think maybe I should have tried to commit that turn. I think that was a turn to commit. I'm still learning the like ins and outs of this deck. It's a commit turn, but it's always risky. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. It's just... It's so hard to know. I'm not comfortable with the deck yet. I don't know how much damage I can deal and like when my critical breakpoints are, but I'll get more comfortable.
Hear that soul of a wound, dearie? The possibilities are endless.
I don't really like any of these cards. Malfunction's apparently a decent keep, and I'm kind of down to keep it if they end up going the hybrid version that has some decent tempo. I don't love it. Ooh, I don't love this at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. I shouldn't have kept this. I don't know. It's kept like 50% of the time. I'll just ping that for 1. I'll save this. Don't like the Light Show, unfortunately. Primordial Glyph. Could also just be Primordial Glyph instead of ping, because we kill it all off anyway. Let's get some mana cheap. Freeze a minion, get a frozen copy of it. Could be really interesting for 1 mana. We can get some spell damage or whatever. Basically like Reverberation. Once they're at like 20 HP, you can OTK past turn 6. Interesting. Sure. We have some good removal. We don't really necessarily need to play it yet, but we have it.
Stay alert, my children.
Okay.
Danger.
I raise. You fold. We're gonna play this. 6 damage. Ping whichever one lives. And then on turn 5, we're gonna play this. Or on turn 5, we're gonna play this. And then we just need hope over the next 2 turns we don't draw Light Show or Primordial Glyph, because we're gonna try to play both of them over the next 2 turns here. Which is pretty good. If we end up drawing one of them, I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. Oh my word. Now that is a spicy card. You got Light Show? Probably should have played Malfunction.
Job done.
Not bad. We can play this next turn. In fact, we can play that plus Stargazing plus Primordial Glyph all next turn. Oh my god, they're at 10 mana. Bro, what is happening? They are too strong right now. This gets me Primordial Glyph guaranteed, which I do like quite a bit. And then we can also go Malfunction. I love this. That's amazing. And then, you're just card draw, which I don't hate. You could potentially be good burst damage for 4 mana, but 4 mana is a bit much. I would rather just do this. I've played an arcane spell. I need to play Fire, Frost, and I also have a Shadow. Oh. Wait, if I get a copy of it frozen, I can't use its ability. Oh, shit. Okay, that's not as good as I thought it was gonna be. That is my bad.
The gift of the sun.
Fill the skies with a cascade of
Okay.
sparkles.
Kind of a lot of stuff. You can still kill it with Heatwave plus Frostbolt if this misses on a lot of good things. Wow, wait, I wouldn't have been able to. I could have Frostbolted it, but that would have been the best I could do. That's crazy, wait. I almost messed it up so bad.
How perplexing.
This doesn't kill. I take a lot of damage. I get to play you for 0, which is fine. Oh no. Am I doomed? No, no way I'm doomed. Sure. Do I freeze and make a copy of the 412 just so that way I can, you know, not die? Animal Companion or Elemental Companion's really good. I don't think... Shoot. I think that's still correct. And then I've got to ping this. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is correct. Okay. I don't think I'm about to die.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Sure. Okay.
The toy store belongs
It's not great. I think I have to just commit. I think I have to just go for it now. Because, I mean, like, I'm gonna lose if I don't go for it right now. Reverb's not bad. Reverb might be able to save me, actually, because I can play that, kill it off, heal 4, and then maybe stall out for a turn. But I think it has to just be try to commit here. Well, we reverb and then everything's free, right? We got the useless one, which isn't great. Let's go Forge. Let's see if this gives me anything good. Sure. I mean, it'll be 1 mana. I don't know if I am even close to lethal here. I don't think that I am, but I had to commit. This is all ass, so... Womp womp.
This hand ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Get your own.
GG. Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much over.
The day is yours.
I don't know. Bad matchup, really bad tempo. It's fine. In no world did you have to do any of that? What are you talking about? I get outvalued. I'm like incredibly dead.
Versus Rexar.
My fang and claw.
The possibilities are endless.
I didn't want to use the freeze card because it's more useful getting other cards. The elemental companion. Like that matchup's fucked. Well, not the matchup, but that game was fucked. I had to do that. Do I want to keep double Cosmic Keyboard? I mean, it's just so many stats, right? I feel like it's low-key worth it to keep double Keyboard. Because, like, as soon as I play one, I'll just play the other and it's fine. See you soon? See you soon. Oh, see you soon. Hey, man, how's it going?
Those solves any problem.
Do I coin this out? No. If I reverb Fae, like, yeah, I can kill it and I can maybe kill off one other minion. But, like, I'm at 11 HP. They have endless legendaries. They haven't even drawn any yet. It's just so doomed. I have to play coin. Like, the reverb play is to not lose. But if you play to not lose, when you're already that far behind, you're just gonna lose. Like, it really doesn't matter. Oh, no. That is not good. If I play this, the spell still counts as being cast, right? It still casts, right? For, like, this?
Inconceivable.
See, Ice Trap confuses me. Ice Trap really confuses me because in terms of like for combo or for like the Rat Trap, it does count. It counts as casting the card. But for an effect like this, it doesn't count as casting a card, which I find really, really inconsistent. Like, why the fuck did that not work? Because it works for combo, because I've played a card. It works for Dirty Rat, because I've played a card. I'll get a 4/4 still, it's whatever. I'm legitimately upset. I don't know how some cards interact. I mean, I learned it for science, I guess. But why, if you had the Yodeler, why would you... Huh? Hopefully you get Rush or something. Taunt, I do like Taunt. Big stats. It's explosive. I messed up. No, it's not. Okay, cool. I don't think I really care. Hearthstone needs to introduce the resolves terminology. I agree. I do think that there are some problems with the way that it's phrased sometimes. I mean, this is just over already. I can't really kill you. Well, I can reverb it. And then hit it to see if it's bait and switch. That doesn't matter though, because the stats aren't there. I want to kill this off. I want to ping that and then banana go face. So boom, ping, hit, and then banana go face. You can try to finish him off next turn with fireball and maybe this. I mean, that's 9 extra damage. I have lethal currently. 3 snake oils in hand, an egg that's useless.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
Coin. They draw cards, don't care. Gonna go banana to play around explosive. This goes face, see what it is. Oh. Oh, then they just lose, right? Because then it's still... Yeah, they're just dead. Yeah, they just lose. Okay, sick. I mean, Marcus, at the end of the day, I think you're wrong. You think I'm wrong. I don't think this really accomplishes anything. I have very few cards left in my deck at this point, or at that point. They're at 31 HP.
Celeste versus Goth.
I didn't even have close to enough damage. Reverbing Fae still leaves at least 6 damage on the board, and yes, they have 3 cards in hand and they're top decking, but that still means they have 4 cards that they can play around with at 10 mana as a druid. With good armor generation, good draw. Like, either I roll the nuts there, or it's just gonna get worse and worse for me, because it never gets better in that situation. It's pretty much doomed. Against another druid. Last time I kept Malfunction, and it was good, but I do think there are a lot of better cards. For example, Cosmic Keyboard. Very, very good card. Turn 3 is going to be a little bit awkward. Turn 4 is the spot the difference,
I
though.
require more mana.
I just understand Hearthstone differently. I mean... if you don't get the lethal there, you're just gonna lose. Like, I guess we just have different ideologies on how the game is played out. Also, that's so wild. I don't want to play this for tempo. I feel like that's kind of a waste, so let's just kill that. I mean, at the end of the day, hopefully he's not Hero Power Druid. If he's Hero Power Druid and he rolled Groovy Cat off of Cactus Construct, that would be so lame. I will, sadly take a bunch of damage here, though. And, like, I get why your play is good, but I have to understand, like, how much damage I have left. This is a great card. This is a phenomenal card if I can get it to live. It's a bit high rolly, but I think it's worth it, and we can play Tar Creeper to protect it as well. If we can get the 2/4 to somehow magically live, that's huge. Because then we can play the Flame Geyser, we can play Primordial Glyph, and we can draw 2 cards immediately for, like, free. Okay, it's fine. No, Mini-Mage doesn't have a lot of survivability? Yeah. I mean, I had, what, 10 HP, he had 2 decently sized minions on board. Oh, he does swipe to kill. Womp womp. Manufacturing Air is probably the best top deck I could have ever hoped for there, by the way. Hit face. Do I want to Frostbolt his face? There's a world where maybe it's worth it to do that, but I'd rather save it for burst. It's free damage. I don't need to Frostbolt him this turn. I mean, if he hero powers and kills off one of my minions, that's not... I mean, I guess it's pretty bad. Okay. They've got a lot of mana. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit spooked. Heat Wave top deck, not bad. Does kill off both of them and allow me to go face. Then I could just like double forge. So that way I have as much burst as possible going forward. No, I think it's Primordial Wave. Oh, shit. Wait. That's actually really, really good pressure on board. Let's take you, because if he plays a big minion, getting a copy of it's kind of cool, maybe. And then this has just better stats, and then I will freeze his face, so he can't kill anything. I think doing that's better because it puts more pressure on the board immediately. He can't coin out Reno, so I'm assuming he's a Highlander deck, so if we want to commit to the board, we have one more turn where we can do it. I guess Innervate Reno, but like, in a Highlander deck that requires him to have 2 cards, which... Oh, shit. It's not great. Can I kill it without having to hit it once? Actually, hitting it at this point doesn't really matter. Because he only heals 2 instead of 5, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. And then it's double forge. I could have played Void Scripture, but I don't like playing Void Scripture unless I absolutely have to. That might be a bad habit to be in. But I really don't like it. I despise playing Void Scripture if I can avoid it. Again, it might be a bad habit. Because, like, in my head, Void Scripture, if I get something good and then it hits the... it's still good to just play it. It's still good to just play it there. Force them all to attack each other. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, sure. Heal me, or not your face. Okay, cool. It's just not their face. I'm happy with that. That's just lethal, right? 10, 12, 16, or 18, sorry. And then we also have this for even more damage. Again, maybe I'm overthinking it. But, like, if I get a good spell that I want to go face, like a fireball, and then it hits Faye, but I guess there's still a chance it goes face. But he wasn't going to heal more than 2 anyway, so I felt like killing it didn't matter because I already got the malfunction. I think the play was right, but there's an argument for both sides. It's not a bad card to save for as late as possible. Interesting. I thought I was being greedy, but maybe you do need to be a little bit greedy with this deck, to be honest. Because, like, it is OTK, tons of value, damage stuff.
Celeste versus Thrall.
The possibilities
Get rid of everything.
endless.
We basically hard search for Cosmic Keyboard every single game. Well, Cosmic Keyboard, Manufacturing Error, and Spot the Difference. If we get those cards, we're chilling. If not, send them away. That's what I've learned with this deck at this point. Double Fireball. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. I think it's actually really bad. No, actually, now that I've said it, I think it's really bad. I mean, it's potentially good damage, and it can be used as removal or burst, but I don't think that it is good to have both of these in my opening hand. I mean, I guess there's a world where I can start piling on some damage, but Primordial Glyph isn't bad. I will happily play Primordial Glyph turn 2. Rewind's pretty interesting. For 0 mana, I can just try to find another spell. Could be decent. Fireball costing 4 mana is borderline unplayable, but here's the thing. It really isn't. I don't want to play Heat Wave on just 1 minion. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's Highlander. I think they're going to have more minions on the board at some point. I mean, it's rough, But it can still do so much damage. Oh no. That's not good. 2 minions. I don't have any forge. Both players draw. He probably has more expensive things. It's gotta be that.
Need more lava.
Let the pain speak to
That draws me cards. If he does 1 damage to it 4 times, I will overdraw 1 card, but I don't think it's that bad. I will play Stargazing next turn. Hope it doesn't hit Malfunction. If it hits Light Show, though, we go crazy. If it hits Primordial Glyph, we go pretty crazy. So we've got 2 out of 3 options that are very good, and 1 option that is pretty bad. It's aggro? Well, okay, now I know it's aggro because of the Jazz base, but before it could have still just been Highlander, right? You're gonna overdraw a card unless you coin. Okay.
Go with the flow.
Sure. Don't hate it, but don't love it either.
There is little time.
So I don't think he wins the game next turn. And then I think I need to freeze him next turn. Oof. Molten Rune's interesting. We got Primordial Glyph. It's not the worst. It's fine. Manufacturing Error is incredible. Heat Wave is also very, very good. Main issue that I have, though, is I kind of want to do this for a thingamabob. But I'll just go Heat Wave, it's fine. I would like to get a Frostbolt. Because I don't think he tries to combo this turn. I think he tries to combo next turn, and we need to stop him from being able to destroy the weapon. Okay, so he's definitely gonna try to combo next turn. We're gonna play Manufacturing Error, and we're gonna fucking hope that we get Frostbolt. It is quite literally our only hope. We got a Frostbolt, that's huge. No, that's massive, that's incredible. We need to freeze him. I'll go Heat Wave as well, because it doesn't really matter too much. And then I'll forge this. Wait, we can almost get lethal. I should have played this, because if I had played this, I could have gotten lethal. Wait a minute. No. I only had 3 mana left. That's ridiculous. Let's just forge this then. Hit face.
My hand is too full.
He lost some damage. He doesn't get to refresh his mana crystals because we froze him. It's still possible that I lose here, don't get me wrong, but the Frostbolt is very, very clutch there. We gotta go rewind and hope it's Frostbolt. Okay. Sure. 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 Hey, how's it going? Who cares?
Go with the flow.
Sure. Sure. I'll admit this is scary. If I don't die here, do I win though? Because of reverb? If I don't die here, do I win? Depends on what I draw and depends on what rewind gives me, I guess. No! Fuck. Okay. That's bad. So if I reverb that, that's not even close to enough damage, by the way. Okay. See if we get Frostbolt. We do. That's actually massive. Sadly, no reverb, but we can freeze this guy and then hit this here. So he's frozen one more turn. Reverb just wasn't it. I mean, I guess I could have reverbed and done 3 more damage and he'd be at 12. No, that's actually big. If he's at 12, I kill him next turn. Or at least I threaten lethal. Now I just threw the game. Yeah, I threw. I should have reverbed. I could have done 3 more damage. And had an extra card draw. He'd be at 12. Whoa, what the hell? You're doing that on your minion? Okay, to be fair, he should have lost. Maybe he would have targeted his face, though, if he had had more HP, though. That's possible. Am I dead? Oh, no, it's fine. Sure. Tons of flashes of lightning. Well, we could hit the nuts off of this. If we hit the nuts on this, I think we can win because we can reverb it. No, I don't think we do. Well. No, if we hit the double spell damage, we can win. We hit the worst possible one. Okay, GG. Fudge. I had it, man.
The day is yours.
Actually, either one could have won me the game, because then that's 2, 2, 1, and that's 18 damage. Literally, just not the 4-4. Literally, just not the 4-4, and I win the game. Well, that sucked. Haven't played Hearthstone in months. How's the meta? It's fine. I definitely have my own fair share of issues with it, but I don't hate it.
Celeste versus Valera.
How does he always make the wrong play and then blame RNG and share?
Possibilities
What should I have done there?
Endless.
What was the correct play to do there? I did everything I could to survive and froze his face over and over and over again. And the Thalnos play was wrong. I'll admit. But he did have the amphibious elixir, so I still would have lost. But I should have done the reverb to deal 3 extra damage and get him to 12. That's true. But on that turn, I'm pretty sure the only play I have is Elemental Companion. And hope for RNG. And we had a 66% chance. Again, the elixir, I should have gotten him down to 12, but I would have lost anyway. But freezing his face twice for that, I mean, I think that was the best play I could have made. We love this, we love this. We're okay with Light Show on turn 3 to... No. We can coin out Spot the Difference on turn 4 and just try to get as much of a board presence as we possibly can. I think that's better. I think that's better. I just said reverb would have been correct there, but you didn't listen, did you? Because he had amphibious elixir, he would have healed 5, and I would have lost regardless. He elixired his minions anyway. He wouldn't have elixired his minions if he was at 12 HP against a mage, because double fireball, fireball plus molten rune. He knew I had molten rune because I had just forged. Like, what does this guy do? I think I'm gonna have to use molten rune to kill this off, unfortunately. But I think it's fine. Like, yeah, I said that I made the wrong play, but it wouldn't have mattered. It's after you summon a pirate, but it wasn't even a combo. It wasn't even a combo meal. So, I'm gonna have to kill this off, though. I'm gonna use Molten Rune to get a 3-3 instead. I mean, I guess there's a world where I just go Frostbolt and Flame Elemental. And save this for later so I can forge it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna tease my hand out a little bit more anyway. Don't act like you know how a correct player plays. I literally said it as I made the play. I should not have done that. I should have done this. Ooh, that's pretty good for them. Do they have another toy boat? Oh, they're gonna make them 5/5s. Well, if I get a 3/3 rush minion off of this, it's actually not that bad. But I mean, if you just want to BM the streamer and feel big and strong and cool, you can keep talking. You can keep talking, buddy. I think... No, that's kind of bad. Rush doesn't really do anything here because it'll just die. So I'll take the 4/5 because it's the biggest minion. And it just will not draw cards next turn. The end of your turn, shovel a bomb into the opponent's deck is kind of annoying for them. It's worse stats, but I don't hate it. But also a 4/3 is, it'll kill it off. It gets enough minions out there that I can just ping off a minion. Don't be, I'm a supporter, bro. You are not a supporter, bro. So, like, you literally just come in here to talk shit. Are you also on YouTube? Yes, I am. I mean, yeah, it's something that I know I do all the time, and it's part of like trying to be more entertaining, right? Is that sometimes I play fast because I'm talking with chat and I'm not fully focused on the game. The game's like 70% of what I'm doing here. Oil me up, Ecor? How about no? How about respectfully declining that proposition? Okay, so there are two different options here. I can go stargazing. And then if I get malfunction, it's just huge. Like, I just wipe the board. Or I can get light show and also possibly wipe the board. Or I get primordial glyph. I then play it and then see if I can wipe the board that way. I think this is usually correct. Light show's fine. It's not the best. It's not the worst. I think I kill off the 5/3 and then just play this. I guess I can see where the damage goes, but having one less minion on the board makes it more likely everything dies, so I'll just do the more consistent play that's more likely to kill the board. Alright, well, still kind of low roll there, but it's fine. Ecor hates paying fans and doesn't like support. You're not a paying fan. You're watching for free on YouTube. What are you talking about? To be fair, there's a hard deck to play correctly. If you don't play it a lot of the times, you don't know all the possible situations. Yeah. I mean, I might have to fireball the 5/5. I'm taking a lot of damage currently. I don't want to, but I could fireball it and then just ping this. I'm at 16 still. There's ever opportunity to primordial to... I also kind of want to forge and use my molten rune to generate resources because I feel kind of weak right now.
Perplexing.
I hate... Okay, so how much damage is that? That's 7 damage. 8, 9... Oh, sorry. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. He needs 5 more. I would say statistically it's likely that he gets it, but is there ever a world where I just try to push face damage here? 12 damage, no, it's not enough. I can't get lethal. If he was at like 15, maybe, but I can't do it here. I'm a member. You are gifted a membership. Aloran is the one that paid money. I think it is just fireball ping. It's a lot of damage. I'm probably dead either way, though. I'm probably dead regardless. I had good tempo, but they also had really good tempo. And the light show not killing the 2/1 was kind of a problem. What does this guy do? You summon a pirate, give it and this minion +1 attack is crazy. Probably heat wave. They're probably not gonna play around. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just dead though.
Let the Badlands burn.
You probably got gifted membership. Yeah, I know. I love watching the mistakes. Well, I'm glad you love watching the mistakes. People make contributions, think the streamer or his employees, just chill, and if you support the person, yeah, like, if you want to support, you can support, that's great. But if you're just gonna be a dick, like, I don't care. Respectfully, fuck off. 5, 6... I'm dead unless I get Ice Barrier. This gives me 2 chances to get it. No, Frostbolt does keep me alive here. Frostbolt does keep me alive. That's really good, actually. And it gives me another Frostbolt to try to stay alive. Okay, not the worst. Do I want to forge or primordial glyph? I still think trying to find Ice Barrier is good. Yeah, we found Ice Barrier. I do think I need it to survive, but having the Frostbolt definitely stalls out for several turns. I've been a longtime fan and subscribed, and you're an entitled brat now. Can't take any criticism and lashes out when he gets called out. Karen viewer. Or somebody else said Karen. No, yeah, 100%. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Like, chill out. You literally come in and say, I'm trash. Like, trash streamer doesn't know how to make the right play. And you expect me to respond to that with open, I'm like, thanks, man, I appreciate the comment. You know what? I should be honored by just the fact that you're messaging me. Like, no. Just because you're a viewer doesn't mean you have to, like, disregard common decency. You didn't even have criticism. You just said you're shit.
Much to ponder.
Which, again, not great, but you can keep thinking the way you're thinking. I go stargazing. If I hit malfunction, it sucks. If I hit malfunction, it kind of sucks. But if I hit light show, it's really strong. If I hit light show, it's nuts. Okay, and then we frostbolt his face, and we just need to stay alive for one more turn. Wait, is this lethal? Hold on. They're at 17. That's 4, then 10. So if I frostbolt this, he's just dead. Right? Because it goes 4, or is it 4-4? Shit. Is it 4-5 or is it 4-4? I don't know how the interaction works. Okay, no, it's 4-5. Okay. Okay. I didn't know how the interaction worked. It goes 4, then 5. I think there used to be a bug where off of stargazing it wouldn't trigger again, but I think now it's better. Hello, I'm new to the game and I've been watching so many of your videos. They're very entertaining. Well, I appreciate that. Hopefully you can learn a thing or two. Again, I do make misplays sometimes because I'm talking to chat and I'm talking to stream. So was that 4 then 5? Let me look. So that was. So there's okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what it is. I'm just being quiet. No, Marcus, when you talk. I'm a superior viewer to these peanuts. You're crazy. At least when you talk, you say it in a way that's less mean. Right? You don't just say streamer is trash. You're like, I would not have made that play. You should have done this. And it like is at least discourse. It's at least like communication, right?
Celeste versus Guerra.
And I'm fine with it. I mean, I get annoyed sometimes for sure. But that's also just more being upset with my own misplay and realizing that I made a misplay. And I'm just a little bit upset in the moment. But like, I'm fine with you. Because again, you... And sometimes we have different opinions on the games, and we're okay with that. I'll keep Spot the Difference because it's a really good card, but that's about it. The day Ecor starts playing like a try-hard top 20 legend player, thinking about every move for like 30 seconds and planning out everything with discovered cards, he would instantly lose half of his viewership though. I mean, that's part of the thing, right? Like a whole point of why I get viewership and why people like watching me is I explain everything that I do, right? So like, but because I do that and I'm responding to chat's questions and I'm talking a lot, did I ever kill the 1/1 and just put a minion on the board? But anyway, the thing is, if I do that, then I'm only focusing like 70 to 80% on the game, and I'm distracted. So I make plays too fast sometimes, I play some things out of order sometimes. Love you, Dad. Well, thank you so much, TJ. I don't think I'm your father. I'd be very surprised if I was. I'm just gonna kill it and play the 1. It's a minion on the board. It's more consistent damage over time, and I don't take damage. I don't know, probably wrong. I mean, I can kill it off with the 1-2 and then ping. I guess honestly ended up being pretty good here because if I just pinged, this wouldn't even be an option right now. So boom, boom, it's fine. I love you, but I love Mom more. That's totally understandable. That's totally understandable.
Turned to perfection.
We noticed tendril decks are too fun, so we're going to rampage the meta by removing every single fun deck. No, yeah, that's kind of what happened, yeah. I mean, I guess technically this has the most upside. In theory. And then rush and then restore to full HP is fine. I don't want a minion in my deck. See, Melted Maker's good because after you forge a card, get a copy of it. But turn 5 is going to be this anyway. I'm not going to forge a card for at least 2 turns. Turn 6 will probably be Spot the Difference plus this. By then, Melted Maker's already dead. I might as well go the thing that gives me more immediate pressure on board. So we'll do that. Hello everyone. Hey Ikor. Hey Jeremy. How's it going? Oh, not this deck. Oh god. Wait, this is actually kind of a bad matchup. We got Frostbolt. Let's Frostbolt his face, please. He wants to coin out the 6-drop this turn. He's not gonna be able to do it at this point. I mean, if he still does it, sick, dude. Okay, so he's still gonna do it. I'm fine with that. I'll still kill it off, right? Frostbolt his face again is interesting. I think I can reverb this minion. And it just does a lot of damage. No, if I reverb this minion, it's actually really, really good. Because then he's gonna take a bunch of damage. And then I can still just Frostbolt his face again and probably Fireball as well. There's also a world where the 2/4 does live. Are you kidding? Ah, it's a bit rough, but it's okay. Frostbolt, Firebolt. He's pretty low. We could possibly win with this in this next turn. We'll play this when we have a little bit more mana next turn. I don't know if I die here, but he's frozen again, which is nice. Shield block does keep him alive. It does keep him alive unless I'm able to get something good off of the Void Scripture. What do you give me? A Frostbolt again is crazy. This guy's fuming right now, by the way. All right, that's lethal, right? Boom plus boom. No, I'm off by 1. Shoot. I am off by 1 damage. So I guess it's forge this, play it. Because I don't want to play a minion. Do I want to play a minion? Does it matter? Or do I want to just do direct damage? Forge and then pushing 6 damage with no spell damage, being able to generate more resources, I think is good. And then we can ping him. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not miscounting. So this is 6, 9. That's not enough damage to win. Keyboard Fireball. Gives me a 4/4. I mean, I can keyboard double Molten Rune, and it gives me resources, which I'm actually thinking is better here. The only reason I'm thinking it's better is because of the resource generation at this point. And because turn 8 can be this, and this for 10 mana, whereas Molten Rune would be 5 mana plus this, which I don't have enough mana for. So this is just the most useful. We've got 10 damage. We can Frostbolt his face again. And at this point, we're basically just hoping to top deck a little bit more damage, I guess. It'll be close. Okay.
Nothing serious.
Sure. No, we win. GG. You need to go to math class? What do you mean? I counted correctly. I knew I didn't have lethal there. He just chooses death sick. The double Frostbolt was super helpful, and reverbing the test dummy was just so good. Don't play anything. Does that deck run lifesteal? But anyway, that's it for the stream today. I have plans with my grandma later today, and by later today, I mean in 17 minutes. She's gonna be here at 11:15. So I'm gonna head off. I had a fun time playing this deck. I think this deck is really fun. Overall, it went 8-3, and I don't even think I played it particularly well. I think at least one game I could have played better. The first game, I hard misplayed. The Druid game, Marcus and I will agree to disagree. I don't know. I didn't have that many cards left in my deck. I don't think I was going to get that much more damage, but maybe I could have waited one more turn if I reverbed it. I could have reverbed it and lived like one more turn, I guess, to be fair. And maybe I top deck something really good in one turn. That's probably right, I guess. I probably jumped the gun, but point is, I think the deck is really good. I think maybe as you climb ranks and people know how to deal with it, maybe it falls off a little bit, but I would highly recommend trying this deck out. L. Marcus? Not L. Marcus, it's just we're agreeing to disagree on this one. And he's played the deck more, so it's possible. It's possible that he knows more about it. It's not just possible, he probably does know more about it. I was just thinking about the state of the game, considering the fact that he had 4 cards in hand. He's a druid that can gain armor and heal a little bit. He's got a lot of 1-drop legendaries, and he already has a bigger board on the board, and I have 7 HP. Like, I probably could have stalled out one more turn depending on what was in his hand. It's definitely possible. But I don't know. One turn probably wouldn't have made a difference, but it's possible. My bad, W Marcus. What deck is next, Ecor? Probably Highlander Shaman. Maybe I'll play like a Rainbow Mage. There are a couple of other decks that I found. Wait, hold on. There was a Warrior deck that's just Control Warrior. That I thought was interesting. That ran Bot Face. And I was pretty interested on playing that one, so. Hold on, let me import it and then I've got to go. But this is the deck. This deck, somebody hit top 100 legend, fast 44. It looks pretty cool. Yep. Not the L. Highlander Paladin is doing okay. I actually saw that. Before I go real quick, for those of you curious, if you go to HS Replay and we go to meta, Highlander Paladin is like, okay, which is weird, but it's okay in Diamond through Legend. Not a large sample size, but it's decent. But yeah, I want to play, I don't know, I like playing decks that pros come up with, if that makes sense, because it's just like, oh, these decks are almost always going to be good. The Shaman deck, I think, is Highlander Shaman. Yep, it's a Highlander Shaman. But yeah, I had fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go spend time with my grandma right now.